All right, we talking about whether or not running back should be drafted in the first round, and the main one for this year is Bijan Robinson. And don't get me wrong, he's a really, really, really great player, amazing athlete, incredible athlete. But I mean, come on. Why are you wasting one of your first round picks on a running back? On a running back, that's not a key position these days. I mean, maybe if we go back in the '80s, yeah, you got all those amazing running backs back in the '80s. I mean, Bo Jackson was drafted the number one overall pick way back in the day. But please, not in this pass happy league that gets us, you just got to. I'd rather you draft a receiver over a running back in the first round. I don't even know about receivers in the first round. So it's just not a key position in football these days. Like, yeah, they good. Yeah, they take pressure off the quarterback, but you don't need that. You don't need that, Caleb. You don't need that.
See, I'm going to disagree. I think it does depend on like what you have on your team. Because if you have a quarterback, then you're obviously not going to draft them. Depending on your receiver situation, you can't put like 5-star receivers out in the field at one time, or 6, or how many you have. So you're limited in some aspects. I do think having a good running back is good because one, it'll make the defense respect the run, but you can also split them off and can run routes. So there's some good and bad to it, but I don't think just saying running backs aren't first round material is a good way to look at it.
See, we can agree to disagree on this. All right. So let me just tell you some draws, some just bad things. Let me tell you some bad things about running backs. Like, they just get real injured by being one of the most physically demanding positions in the sport of football. I mean, we look at Saquon Barkley, the highest drafted running back recently, second pick. Where's he been? Like, he's been injured countless times. I mean, yeah, he had a little renaissance season coming back. Good for him. But, like, you ain't winning games. You ain't going to win a Super Bowl with a first-round running back. I mean, like, you look at the last star running back to win a Super Bowl, you go all the way back to maybe Leonard Fournette. That's a stretch for the Bucs, calling him a star just a few years ago. But you look back, the last one, Marshawn Lynch. When was he drafted? Not the first round. I'll tell you that right now. Not the first round. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, but you're using injuries. Injuries are part of football, and they can come at any position. Yes,
yeah, they always come with the running back, though.
That's true. Running backs are more highly to get injured, but that's because they get the ball more than others. You can hand it off, or you can pass, or throw it to them.
The center touches the ball every play. The quarterback may touch the ball every play. You can't say they get the ball more.
But they're not going at each other at full speed. That's what I'm trying to say. Running backs are running at their defense while they're running at each other. Same with them in their own routes. Same with receivers at certain points, but sometimes they're for standing still. So I think it just depends who and what you have on your team to decide whether or not running backs are first-round material.
Look, man, here's what I got to say. When I think about this, would I rather have Lamar Jackson, someone who can really spread the field and stuff with his running ability? He's basically a running back. He just throw the ball better than one. Or would I have someone like Bijan Robinson who can just go out, run a little real route and stuff? I'm taking Lamar. He causes a lot more issues anyways, and like, quarterbacks are becoming more mobile these days, a little more athletic these days. They can run those plays. I mean, we look at Josh Allen, that man's a tank. I mean, nothing getting him down. He don't get injured these days. So I'd rather have that and bank on that. That's what the quarterback is evolving these days. So why do you need to you need to protect that? Draft your offensive linemen, draft your receivers. Man, get the defense better, anything. Just don't draft a running back. You don't need it that bad.
There's not that many linemen that are first-round material like that. I mean, you rarely see them drafted in the first round at all anymore. They're usually second round and third round picks. They go after key players in the first round. But I will say, what if you already have a quarterback that's mobile? What are you going to go if you draft it?
I'll get anything else that I need. What do you mean? I just said that. Look, if you're not looking to win a game, you can draft a running back. If you're not looking to win the Super Bowl, go get yourself a running back. It's the cool pick. It's the sweet pick. Like, oh, Bijan, he's so cool. Yeah, but it's not the right pick. I'll tell you that. If you drafted in the mid-round, draft someone else. You're already in that mid-round area. Like, you just need a little bit more to win, and it's not a running back. I can tell you that right now. Look at the Giants. They ain't winning to the Super Bowl with Saquon Barkley. I mean, just look at that. But look, we both got some good points. Whoever gets drafted in this first round, Bijan Robinson. You also got Jahmyr Gibbs as well. I wish the best for the careers and stuff. But that's about all we got.